Call all Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Mashiach Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, Rukokodo. How y'all doing today? This is just a quick lesson. The 12 tribes of Israel. This is a dedication to the uplifting of the disenfranchised so-called Black, Hispanic, Latino, Native Americans. Through the spirit of the power of the Most High, God, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, teaching the truth of the Bible and reintroducing the lost sheep of the house of Israel to their true identity. The truth according to the curse in 28 of the book of Deuteronomy and a multitude of biblical prophecies in history, we know that the so-called African Americans, Hispanic, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible. And the only way we can get out of this captivity is to come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. We are the true Israelites, the true Jews of the Bible. You can look through Revelations 1:13 through 15, which basically will show you the revealing of Yahweh Shai, that He is a black man. "12 tribes of Israel, aka Yasharal, Judah, American blacks, Levi, Haitians, Benjamin, West Indies, Ephraim, Puerto Ricans, Manasseh, the Cubans, Simeon, the Dominicans, Zebulun, Guatemala, to Panama, the Mayans, Reuben, Seminole Indians, Gad, Native American Indians, Asher, Colombia to Uruguay, the Incans, Issachar, the Mexicans, the Aztecs, Naphtali, Argentina." Those are the 12 tribes of Israel. If you're a beginner, you can start at Deuteronomy 7:6-8. Also go to Deuteronomy 28:1. Also 2-14, which shows the blessings if we will listen to Yahweh Shai. You could also go to Deuteronomy 28:15. And also Deuteronomy 28:68, Deuteronomy 16-68, which shows the curses if we did not listen to Yahweh Shai. Those are a few places you can start at. Yeah, I'm going to start at Psalms 9. Psalms 9. "I will praise thee, O Yahweh, with my whole heart. I will show forth all thy marvelous works. I will be glad and rejoice in thee. I will sing praise to thee. Name, O thou most high. When my enemies are turned back, they shall fall and perish at thy presence. For thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sittest in the throne, judging right. Thou hast rebuked the heathen. Thou hast destroyed the wicked. Thou hast put out their name forever and ever. O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities. Thou memories is perished with them. But Yahweh shall endure forever. He has prepared his throne for judgment. He shall judge the world in the righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. Yahweh also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. For thou, Yahweh, has not forsaken them that seek thee. Sing praises to Yahweh which dwelleth in Zion. Declare among people his doings. When he maketh inquisitions for blood, He remembereth them. He forgetteth not the cry of the humble. Have mercy upon me, O Yahweh. Consider my trouble which I suffer of them that hate me. Thou that liftest me up from the gates of death, that I may show forth all thy praise in the gates of the daughter of Zion. I will rejoice in thy salvation. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. You could think of that as the vaccine was going on right now. Yahweh is known by the judgment which he exalted the wicked, is snared in the works of his own hand. Hagan Salih. The wicked shall be turned into hell, and all thy nations that forget Yahweh. For the needy shall not always be forgotten. The exception of the poor shall not perish forever. Arise, O Yahweh, let not man prevail. Let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Yahweh, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Saleh. Yeah, I like Psalms. Joshua 1:8. Joshua 1:8. 1:8-9. Joshua 1:8-9. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For Yahweh thy God is with thee, wheresoever thou goest. Read that one more time. Let that sink in. Read a little bit slower. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. Commandments, laws, faith in Yahweh Shai, unclean foods not to eat, that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For Yahweh thy God is with thee, wheresoever thou goest. Romans 8:28. Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are called according to his promise. Proverbs 3. Proverbs 3 and 4. 4 through 7. So shalt thou find favor and good understanding in the sight of Yahweh and man. Trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and learn not unto thine own, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy works acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. Hebrews 6 and 10. Hebrews 6 and 10. Hebrews 6 and 10, all the way down to 19. For Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love which ye have showed towards his name, and that he minister to the saints and do minister. And I'm going to let you know who the saints are also. And I'm going to let you know what's the love of Yahweh and Yahweh. 10 again. For Yahweh is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love which ye have showed towards his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to do full assurance of hope unto the end, that ye be not slothful, but followers of them who thou faith and patience inherit the promise. For when Yahweh made promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself, saying, surely blessing I will bless thee, and multiplying I will multiply thee. And so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise. For men verily swear by greater, and an oath for confirmation is to them, and in all strife, wherein Yahweh willing more abundantly to shew unto the heirs of promise the immutability of his countenance, confirm it by an oath. 17, that's where I was at. Wherein Yahweh willingly more abundantly to show unto the inheritance. Now we are inheriting the promises to Abraham, because Abraham is our forefather. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob is the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel. '18. And by two immutable things in which it was impossible for Yahweh to lie, we might have a strong consolation who have fled for refuge to lay hold upon the hope set before us, which hope we have as an encore of the soul, both sure and steadfast, in which entereth into the will within the veil. That's it right there with the Hebrews. See, I'm going to show you who the saints are, because the saints are us. Psalms 148 and 14. Psalms are the saints are the Israelites of the Bible, no one else. Psalms 148:14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel. People near unto him, praise ye Yahweh. Psalms 49:5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand, to exalt vengeance upon the heathen and punishment upon the people. To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to exalt upon them the judgment written in. Dishonor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh. That was Psalms 49 all the way down to 9. Psalms 50:5. Praise him upon a loud cymbals. Praise him upon the high sound cymbals. Second Chronicles 16:11. Second Chronicles 16:11. And in it have I put the ark, wherein is the covenant of Yahweh that he made with the children of Israel. This is the covenant he made. The first covenant and the second covenant. I think the second covenant, I will be more information on all of that. But it is the covenant he made with the house of Israel. Chronicles 2:16-11. And in it have I put the ark, wherein is the covenant of Yahweh that he made with the children of Israel. Psalms 97:10. Psalm 97:10. Ye that love Yahweh hate evil. He preserveth the soul of his saints. He delivereth them out of the hand of the wicked. Bear with me a moment here. Bear with me, bear with me. Trying to get definition of love. 15. Description. Bear with me a moment. Can't find it, but I ain't trying to have this list long, but I'm gonna read this and then hop to where I was gonna hop to. It's this. John 15 and down. I am the truth. I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that bears not fruit, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As a branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye except ye abide in me. I am the true vine, my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away. Meaning when you learn this word and you really get into it and get to learn the knowledge about it, bearing fruit means giving knowledge to people, planting a seed in that person's mind, basically. And then they're learning their knowledge and they're bearing fruit by after they learn their knowledge, they pass it on. Well, it said, every branch in me that beareth not fruit, meaning if you learn the knowledge but do not pass it on, or go on the highways, the byways. Start doing something like this. Even just popping on here, reading a verse or something like that. Anything that you could possibly do. Prayers, reading the word more, learning more knowledgeable things about it. Anything, history, anything that you might learn about the word and passing it along. In every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it that it may bring forth fruit. See, that's anybody who actually learned the knowledge and bring forth fruit. He said he purges it, meaning he helps cleanse you. He helps renew you, create another creature in you, as it says, renew me, baptize you in the word, the living word of Yahweh Shai. I am the true vine, and the Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, if you learn the word and knowledge but don't spread it, he taketh away. And every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it. If you learn it and then you spread the word, that it may bring forth more fruit. Like I said, then you dropping seeds in people's minds. They say, slang people be like, man, I'm finna drop a couple jewels on you, drop some knowledge on you. Then that person learn what you learn, then go drop some more jewels on somebody, drop some more knowledge on them, so forth and so on. Bringing them, the lost sheep, back to the house of Israel. Bringing forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Reading this word is like reading living water. Every word on here, and if you dwell into it and really mean it and really put yourself in the word, is purging you. It's cleaning you. It's renewing you, refreshing you. That's one of the reasons of getting to knowing yourself and having to, one of my lessons, repent. Come back to Yahweh Shai. Learning yourself, renewing yourself. Repenting in Yahweh Shai. Now, ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye except ye abide in me. Abide in me and in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in me. Meaning, let me read that again. Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine. Meaning you can't spread knowledge yourself unless you, the vine is the word, the knowledge. This is the root. Yahweh Shai, believing, the faith, trusting, everything you're reading in here. You have to also break it down and understand what you read. Some things are allegories, some things are straight up, some things have double meaning and triple meaning to it. That's why you have to also get under the person who's teaching you, training you, and also pray to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai to ask for a person to truly guide you and not lead you blind like some of these fake pastors, even some of these Hebrew Israelites is out here teaching. But a lot of Hebrew Israelites that I've ran across is out here on the highways, the byways, on the internet. Hey, they're spreading the word, they're teaching, they're bringing people back into the fold. I can say who I watch. I watch GMS, I watch The Watchmen, I watch also Sakari. Them are the three groups I watch. Main reason I watch those three because they all have something similar in common. I don't believe in a spiritual mark of the beast, though. I believe there's a literally chip. The chip is the mark of the beast, and The vaccine, you should not take what they have going around now. I would not take neither one of those. But that basically explains that. As I was getting into world news, November 24th, 2020, Russian Navy threatens to ram U.S. warship John McCain after it crosses border near, I can't say this word, Vlodivostok. There's a lot of things been going on that's been happening around the world. You know, just informing you, keeping up with some of the things that I've been noticing, some things that's been happening. China warned of entire world backlash if they use military force on Taiwan. That was in November 24th, 2020. November 15, 2020. SpaceX sends first full team out. First full team of astronauts to space. Yeah. And then you know what they call the spaceship? The Dragon. If you get that, the Red Dragon in Revelations. November 25th, 2020. American missile capable of striking, in other words, CRIMEA, fired into Black Sea as risk of confrontation on Russia border continues to grow. Syria says Israel carries out strikes near Damascus, Golan Heights border. Israel ambassador to undemands action against Iran and Syria. Give everyone, now this is something China trying to do with the CERN. Give everyone a barcode. China trying to use COVID fears to launch global tracking system for humans. And you know some of them saying that the vaccine got some got chips and nano bites in it, nanites in it. So I mean, pig's blood, crab blood, I wouldn't take it. I pray the Lord to ask me to endure to the end, give me strength, give me faith, and I'm not taking it. You know what I'm saying? And to give me strength not to take it. My plan is not to take it, but also to give the Lord, give me strength. Because you might say one thing, and when the time comes, you might not, you know. So I believe in myself, but I also believe in Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. So I ask him to give me strength and faith to endure to the end. November 30th, 2020. Iran newspaper strike Haifa. If Israel kills scientists, Iran says Israel killed nuclear scientists with satellite-controlled weapon. AIM threats from Tehran. IDF chief says army will keep fighting Iran in Syria. Like I said, there's a lot of things going on around the world. December 10th, 2020. Trump announces fourth Arab state to make peace with Israel as Morocco to normalize relationships. Pentagon orders B-5 flights to deter Iran and show off force mission. Russia conducts drill of its strategic nuclear force. Documents reveal Canada planned winter training with Chinese troops cancel after U.S. request. If you notice, there's a lot of things China is doing. China and Russia, if you notice, I keep saying. December 13, 2020. Russian nuclear submarine test fires 4 missiles. Chinese military base in the Caribbean. Yeah, I heard China actually buying up some parts of Caribbean. China making moves. Been in Africa, going up on parts of the Caribbean. If you heard, you hear Russia and China actually are setting their submarine bases, submarine ships and stuff around the area of America. It's like I said, it's a lot of things going on. And like I said, you notice I keep saying China, Russia. I also mentioned Iran and Israel, which them fake Ashkenazi Jews over there. You know, they're not real Jews. They're Jewish. They're liars. China purchased Texas ranch near U.S. Air Force Base. Foreign threat grows. Kyler's base. Iran warns U.S. crushing and Fury responds. Awaits B-52 overflights. Iran, Ariel Inc. Dell establishes diplomatic relations with BHUTAN. This is December 13, 2020 again. I know y'all seen this on the news. It's on every news. But the first person in U.S. to receive the COVID-19 vaccinations in Queens, New York. If you watch that closely, you'll know that woman did not want to take that vaccine. I mean, at least that's what I believe. It looked like she was kind of hesitant. You know, she kind of looked nervous. She kind of spoke nervous. To me, I don't think there was no reason to even really make no speech after you took the vaccine. I would just took it and got on up, got up out of there. But something is up. Something is up. You know what I'm saying? Keep your eyes open, people. Keep watch. Don't forget to keep watch. As I said, if you can see this is some of the people I do watch, which is GMS Walk and Talk. This is on YouTube. GMS Ramnet 144. GMS Living Waters. I also watch YouTube Watchmen of Israel, Cold Cuts. Officer, this is Sakari right here. Officer Rob WhatsApp, YouTube Deacon Sakari, gmail.com. He also on YouTube. But them the ones I watch. You know, some of these camps say that you know you shouldn't follow it, but like I say, if you watch these three, you'll notice what I'm saying, what they have in common. But like I said, the difference between I know the Watchmen and Jim S. and Sakari, that Jim S. and Sakari, they say the mark of the beast is the chip. You know what I'm saying? And Watchmen, they say the mark of the beast is spiritual. But all three agree: do not take the chip and do not take the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? Do not do neither one of those. Yeah, and be careful. Yeah, like I say, keep a watch. Keep praying to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai. Stay strong. Pray for our brothers over there around the world. Because you know there's Israelites spread all four corners, and they're worse thing. I mean, like Paris, Australia is already on lockdown. Paris is on lockdown. Australia, I hear they're on. And you should look this up. It's called Draco laws, which Australia is already in. I'm hearing they can only go out the house like one person a pair, but and the ones that not taking the vaccine, they're putting them in the holding camps for 14 days. If they don't take the vaccine, then they still keeping them in there longer. Like I say, people keep up with the news. Keep up with things that's going on around us. Things that's happening in a slow but fast pace. What I'm saying is it's slow because it's going around how it's going around the world, but it's still happening fast because not too long ago, Paris and Australia was open. Now Paris and Australia is on lockdown. Other countries going back on lockdown. New York, California is on lockdown. The vaccine is already here in different states. Dallas, New York. You know what I'm saying? So things is moving fast, ramping up in the quick speed. You know, so I just say keep your eyes open. As some people I watch say, be circumspect, be aware of everything that's going around you. Pray to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to give you faith, give you endurance, diligence, loyalty, everything of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai soldier. As I am learning, and still coming to understanding of a lot of different things. And I'm just trying to spread the word that the black, Latino, Native Americans are the Israelites of the Bible. The only way to come out this curse and to win is to come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments and have faith in coming to the laws, statutes, commandments, Yahweh Shai and Yahweh. Yahweh, who the world calls God, Yahweh Shai in Hebrew, who the world calls Jesus Christ. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna try to do a couple more lessons, and if so, tell me. I am good on the diaspora and the Gentiles account. Uh, and I might do a lesson on that next. But thank you for watching. Call all Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Mashak Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.